Hello and welcome to Working Wednesday. My name is Jennifer Tenney and I'm coming to you live from the Center for Excellence in Disabilities at West Virginia University in Morgantown, West Virginia. Thanks for joining me today. Today I will continue educating employers on how to create inclusive cultures in recognition of National Disability Employment Awareness Month. It is important to have inclusive cultures in all areas of life, including school, work, sports, after-school activities, clubs. Basically, any group you are involved in should be inclusive. The definition of inclusive, according to dictionary.com, is including a great deal, encompassing everything concerned, comprehensive, enclosing, or embracing. This definition, when applied to the workforce, means that everyone should have an equal opportunity to work and be included in the work culture. Organizations that value and appreciate each person for their individual differences and experiences clearly benefit from diverse perspectives. And although the term diversity is typically used in reference to differences in race or ethnicity, it actually encompasses an infinite range of experiences, including disability. Creating an inclusive culture isn't difficult, but it does require some thinking ahead. An inclusive workforce should be a welcoming work environment that is flexible and open to the talents of all qualified individuals, including those with disabilities. Promoting inclusive work cultures at work are good for your employees who see your business's commitment to inclusion and offering workers the support they need to meet their needs. These practices also benefit the employers by empowering employees to do their best on the job. When creating inclusive cultures, it is important for employers to understand the issues their employees may have and address each one, not only for that individual, but for the good of the business. Whether your business is just starting out or looking for ways to enhance efforts, there are a number of things business owners can think about when creating inclusive workforces. Internships and mentoring is a great way to both fill anticipated short-term staffing needs and potential evaluation for staff for full-time positions in the future, especially those who may be new to the workforce or returning after the beginning of a disability. Research shows that employers who have internships for people with disabilities are 4.5 times more likely to hire a person with a disability than those employees that do not. Related to the workplace mentoring, which is a way to improve on the job skills and identify future talent while providing the mentor with supervisory skills and promoting a positive corporate image. Expressions of commitment. This is one of the easiest ways to foster an inclusive workplace. Examples include equal opportunity statements, which you see in every business, that specifically mention disability on company websites, placing articles in employee newsletters about disability-related issues, and others. Partnerships. Building relationships with various local recruitment sources such as the Division of Rehabilitation Services, American Job Centers, disability service providers, and other organizations is a key strategy to creating inclusive culture. Accommodations. A great way to think about accommodations is to think of them as productivity enhancements. People with disabilities may need workplace adjustments or accommodations to maximize their ability to do their job. Having a clear process for requesting and providing accommodations is an easy step towards sending a clear signal that your business is committed to an inclusive workforce. This quarter's West Virginia Assistive Technology Systems newsletter features workplace assistive technology. If you would like to get a copy of this newsletter, please make a comment in the box and I'll be happy to Pass it along to the WIBATS team to make sure that you get one. Workplace flexibility and customizing the work relationship. Today's employers know very well that staying competitive, you must think outside of the box to meet the diverse needs of employees. One strategy is workplace flexibility, such as flexible schedules or compressed work weeks, both of which are offered at West Virginia University. This practice increases employee loyalty and enables many workers to perform at their fullest potential. Returning to work and staying to work strategies. Often, a few simple modifications to an employee's work environment, duties, or schedule can facilitate a valued employee's return to work following a disability or illness. It helps to show that you value them as a team member and can also play an important role in the employee's recovery process, benefiting both the employee and the employer. Veteran targeting. Employers are recognizing more and more that military veterans and wounded warriors are a ready source of qualified candidates with the ability to get the job done. Veterans are known to be committed, team-oriented employees with transferable skills, real-world experience, and the ability to adapt. Disability inclusion training. This is a step employers of all sizes can take to promote an inclusive work culture. It can strengthen employees' ability to serve customers with disabilities, which is an extremely important ability to have as people with disabilities to continue to be a growing market segment. Examples of this include general training on disability etiquette, creating accessible documents, and workplace accommodations. The Center for Excellence in Disabilities can provide all of these trainings for your businesses. Simply call 304-293-4692 and ask to speak to our training coordinator, Courtney Lanham, to set up your training. Accessibility. This is one of the most tangible ways you can foster an inclusive work culture. Most businesses understand the importance of physical accessibility, but there are other accessible needs, such as technology accessible workplaces, where information and communication technology is accessible to all employees. After all, accessibility should extend beyond the business's physical structure. Ensure your doors are open, both literally and virtually. Transportation concerns. Transportation issues are one of the biggest work barriers in West Virginia for people with and without disabilities. Accessible and affordable transportation is a critical employment support. By implementing job-related transit benefits and services, businesses can play an important role in advancing supports for alternative transportation options and open doors to employment for a wider segment of their community, including but not limited to people with disabilities. This can also improve your business's public image in an increasingly green society. The Employer Assistance and Resource Network on Disability Inclusion website, www.askearn.org, has a wealth of information regarding creative inclusion cultures within the workplace, including the 10 steps I just talked about, sections on employee resource groups, fostering mentally healthy workplaces, and steps for success. Please visit their website or call the Center for Excellence in Disabilities to ensure your business is working to create inclusive cultures. And as always, if you have any questions, please put them in the box and I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you for joining me for another segment of Working Wednesday. Join me next week where we will talk about recruitment and hiring to build an inclusive workforce as we continue to celebrate National Disability Employment Awareness Month. Have a great day.